Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Michael Wacha will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's been throwing the ball really well his last three outings. In the last three outings, he's allowing just less than a base runner an inning. When you do that, you're going to win games. And that's the key to his success in the last three games so far.
Full count. Here it comes. Line to the right side and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
3-2 count, and he gets a base hit. That's a nice guy. Work the count, and they get. Get a pitch to hit and drive it in for a base hit. Nice job.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey, now, back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Working for the punch out and the offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here's another 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
The 1-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the 4s. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success, because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly. and that's really hard for a hitter to read. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, you know you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of so goes the team? He's playing great ball and making things happen.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Martinez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still no score. Into the box now, Michael Saunders. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Waka delivering a 1-1. Bounce to first. Adams has got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, J.P. Crawford. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Jed Jerko. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Time for a look at the Majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies.
Batting fifth.
And I'm looking at third base at Michael Franco. Talk about making plays. He'd come in, make the bare hand. He dives to his left and right, and a tremendous arm to complete the play. This kid's special.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Another try at 2-2. Hit to first. Martinez is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting sixth.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Ready now, Aaron Nola. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty on his horse, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around the third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Standing in now, Chris Coughlin. 2-1 pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Down quickly go the Phillies. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out. Now batting, Jose Martinez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in, Michael Walker. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Ready for another chance. Walker Cox comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Walker delivering a 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on is Fowler. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. High pop-up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Pulled toward right center field. Fowler has a read on it. And that retires the side. Phillies down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Dexter Fowler becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Here's Michael Saunders now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Adams, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in to try it again, J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is. So digging in now, Jed Jerko. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Saunders on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 32.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Striding into the box, Johnny Peralta. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Lined hard toward right center, and that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Cards lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Cameron Rupp. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swing bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-1. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. Line toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I guess that's what he wanted to do the whole time, swing the bat. Now, he failed to get the bunt down to pitch before and then get a base hit here. Why they put the bunt sign on?
In now, Chris Coughlin as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again, Michael Wacha. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Fowler.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2 and 2 now. Looking to send him packing again. Back up the middle. Galvis is there. And he is in there. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Hit sharply on the ground. Jerko has it. Throw on to first gets Martinez, and that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 5.
Ready once again, Michael Saunders. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plans to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Stepping in now, J.P. Crawford. Shot toward right center. And he lays out for it, but he can't pull it in out in deep center field. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Clay Buchholz will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Into the box now, Cameron Rupp. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Crawford rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
In now, Aaron Nola. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 3-1 Philly. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cox going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Cardinals are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 game.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there was a prime example.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 32.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Adams. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cox moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Johnny Peralta now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cardinals do get one. Digging in to try it again, Chris Coghlan. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And this is fouled straight back. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 3-2. Buchholz sets. Here's the 3-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Third baseman,
ready for another shot now. Maikel Franco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fouled straight back. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez is after it. Makes the play, 1 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty ranging back. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's Michael Saunders now. Lifetime against Buchholz. 2 for 10. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Freddie Galvis will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Got him swinging in the dirt, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Yadier Molina, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hector Neris is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Hector Neris.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way. Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Colton Wong will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order. Jonathan Broxton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head, because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 15, Hector Neris.
Cesar Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Cesar Hernandez.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Piscotty, and that ends the inning. Pat Neshek comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Neshek.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Had the red light there, and it's 3-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. It's in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
4-2 the final score today. Aaron Nola earns win number 7 on the season. Pat Neshek hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Philadelphia Phillies put together 10 hits total as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-2. They now have 6 straight victories. The Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-2. The Washington Nationals allowed only 5 hits as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 13-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-2. The Chicago Cubs knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-2. They now have 5 straight wins. The Diamondbacks had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they ran over the Reds 8-2. The Padres total 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 8-5. Jason Castro drove home 3 runs, helping lead the Twins to the win against the Giants 3-1. The Orioles totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-2. In other Yankees news, catcher number 24 is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with a strained bicep. The Tampa Bay Rays allowed 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-1. Pablo Sandoval drove in 4 and had a home run as the Red Sox took care of the Tigers 6-2. Also from Boston, Austin Jackson reached a very nice milestone in his career yesterday by collecting his 1,000th major league hit. The Cleveland Indians got 11 overall hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-2. Hisashi Iwakuma got the W and now has 5 this year as Seattle defeated Toronto 3-2. In other Mariners news, relief pitcher Nick Vincent will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He's said to be suffering from a flexor strain in his arm. The Angels put together 10 hits total as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 9-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.